For example, Pete Robbins, the Chevrolet service manager, passed it along where it would do most good, right in his own department.
Fellas, before we go to work, I'd like to tell you something I got to thinking about last night. You see, I take my clothes to Jake Thomas for dry cleaning. And the reason is that I know he does a good job and he keeps his promises. And, well, he makes me feel like he appreciates my business. And if that'll work for him to keep me as his customer, why won't it do the same thing for us right here in our own shop? Here's how I look at it. The way to do good business is to have good customers and to keep them happy. Now, we have good customers. And the way to keep them happy is to remember 3 things. Do the job right the first time. Do the job on time. And be friendly while you're doing it.
O'Mara. O'Mara still didn't get it. But Joe Corey, the butcher, did. Incidentally, Joe had quite a lot of reforming to do, but he found it wasn't such a hard job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, how do you do, Mrs. Jones? What can I do for you today?
Well, Joe, you can tell me that I'm your very favorite customer and that you've got some nice lean pork chops hidden behind the counter, especially for me.
Well, Mrs. Jones, everybody's my favorite customer, but I'm going to treat everyone fair, and for everybody, I've got no pork chops hiding. But I've got some nice chickens here I want you to see. A nice one here for $1.89. An extra special good one for $2 1/4. Now, you tell me which one you like, and I'll cut it up real nice for you.
It made Joe feel pretty good to be treating everyone as his favorite customer. And it made Mary Jones feel pretty good to get that kind of treatment. Mary Jones is a telephone operator down at the light company. Suddenly, a lot of people found they were more cheerful after they had been talking to Mary. Of course, by now, Mary Jones was just one link in the one chain of the many chains that were passing the miracle along. And so the miracle grew, passing from friend to friend, from family to family, from store to store, and from one business to another. And pretty soon, everyone found himself doing things a little differently, giving a little more thought to the other fellow, and discovering that life was a lot more fun. Ever since, this has been a wonderful place to live and work in, with people liking each other and trusting each other. Business has picked up in all the stores, with people spending more money and getting more out of it. And it's so easy to keep on doing it. We don't think we're ever going to stop. Some of our businessmen got up a poster, so strangers will know how we want to treat them. Here, you can read it yourself. And the miracle finally got around to changing O'Mara, just like it changed everyone else. And now he can count his friends. Of course, there had to be a catch somewhere. The fact about that morning when it all started have never before been revealed to a human soul. And there's the only man who knows the reason Officer O'Mara didn't explode that morning was because the poor devil woke up with laryngitis and couldn't raise his voice above a whisper. And who am I to be telling you all this? Who should know better than himself? O'Mara. But there's one thing. Starting a miracle is easy. It isn't everybody wearing a halo. It's just letting the people you do business with know that you like them, that you want to help them. It's just keeping your word and being fair with everyone. It's just doing things the pleasant way. And I found it the easiest way. Now, if our miracle got started, we'll say now, by accident. Just think how easy it would be to start one on purpose. Now, you take a tip from O'Mara and try it where you live and where you work.